Hey guys, free pick time. All right, back with another free play. So we picked up another winner yesterday. We have now won 4 of our last 5 games here on free picks. And I have another baseball play for you guys today. I'm going to walk you through in a second. Before we jump into that, we got another busy day coming up. We have a ton of baseball, a lot of props. If you guys been watching, you know I've been kicking the hell out of props for quite a while now. Hope to continue that today. Not much in hockey. Again, last few days, haven't found a lot of value, and hard and fast rule, you guys know this, no value, no play. So I got one little baby tiny player prop in hockey, and then in basketball, I got a big play going today that I absolutely love this play. Think it cashes better than 60%, so fingers crossed we get this done. If you're interested in full card, it is benderwins.com. 99 bucks a month gets you my full card every single day. All right, so yesterday, guys, we took a Cleveland team that there wasn't a lot of faith in, and I can tell you, if you look at the comments in my video yesterday, you know that there was a lot of people doubting that play. Go on to social media. I use the Score app. I look at it. I read the comments. I look at the little poll that people take. Nobody, no one in the public loved Cleveland. And I said that was pretty much the way it was yesterday. 46% of bets, 81% of money on Cleveland. Multiple steam and reverse line moves, excellent system. And this is one of the things I talked about in Masterclass, the importance that when I used to go to Vegas, and I used to talk to everybody. By nature, I'm a social butterfly, but I circulate around. And my favorite question, who do you like today? Okay. And believe me, I'm not asking that question because I'm looking for tips to run up to the window and bet it. You want to gauge the public, okay? And I think it's really, really underrated. Now, fast forward to today, I don't have to run around sports books saying, who do you like, because social media gives you that opportunity, okay? Through apps like the Score app, where there's just this constant chat. And I call it a love fest. When yesterday, guys, everyone is sitting there in this Minnesota love fest saying, how could they lose? How could they lose? And look, Gray looked like Cy Young material this early on in the season. But it's very, very important that, we take lessons in life, not just from sports, but from all facets. And I think the best way I can explain baseball and its relationship with batters versus pitching matchups is a lesson from chemistry, right? And it's obvious if you got a campfire and you want to put it out, you're going to douse it with water, right? It's going to knock it out, and that's fine. But if you got a grease fire and you pour water on it, what's going to happen? You're going to burn down your house, all right? And that's why there's no steadfast rule. I know a lot of people, when they're betting on baseball as amateurs, that they're looking at ERA and whip, right? Pitching matchup, ERA and whip, and off you go. There is so much more. It is so much deeper than that. And that's why I always say, baseball is the most time-consuming sport that you're ever going to cap. There's no shortcuts to capping baseball, but it's also probably going to be your most profitable because of that exact reason, okay? The public gets it wrong so often. And I know what the eye tests look like. And I'm the first one who comes out here and tells you guys, you got to bet ugly to win money in sports betting. You got to bet ugly, okay? And the eye test yesterday, at a quick glance, grab your phone, say, oh my God, yeah, Minnesota's going to wipe them out. Cleveland can't score. Best pitcher potentially in the league right now. That's not what happened though, is it? So, I think that it's important that, when you're looking at baseball, you dig a little bit deeper, you put the work in, you put the time in, and if you don't have the time to commit to it, to literally tear through lineups, okay? Look at how they stack up against pitching. Look at, the lefty versus righty matchups and stuff like that. Then, maybe it's not the sport for you. Look, I've had people tell me, can't win at betting baseball. Can't win. It can't be done, right? And that is true for a lot of people, I think. It requires a crazy amount of work. This is by far my busiest time of year. I've talked in the past how I do 10, 12-hour days. Baseball season's like 10, 12-hour days, and then some, okay? But at the end of the day, there's no sport I enjoy capping more. So, there you go, right? Mean some early mornings. I didn't get to sleep in on Sunday today. Anyways, guys, that's a tidbit. Look, if you don't have the time to put in, okay, that's the other thing. You don't have time to put in. You're interested, benderwins.com. I'll do it for you, right? $99 a month. Hopefully you can learn something along the way. Learn what I'm talking about when I'm talking about, pitching matchups versus batting matchups, etc., etc. So anyways, enough about that. On to today's play. Looking to win 5 of 6. Yesterday, obviously, took an underdog play. Today, got a bit of a favorite here. We're going to take Seattle minus 130, okay? Seattle minus 130. This line is way off. And again, we're in a similar situation to yesterday. Not as extreme, but a similar situation where we got the sharps on one side and we got the public on the other side, okay? 41% of bets on Seattle, okay? Houston getting 60%, as expected. I mean, you'd expect that, okay? 64% of money on Seattle. 41% of bets, 64% of money, okay? That is few tickets, syndicates, pros, big bettors. They're not the small bettors moving, $300, $400, $500 a game. This is $10,000. This is $20,000. This syndicate's moving $50,000 at multiple books, okay? That's what creates that level of discrepancy, all right? That is an indication, an excellent indication of sharp money. I got two systems on here coming in at 7.9 and 11%. Very, very strong systems. And I've capped this as a 0.88 run advantage for Seattle. Now, on the surface, that might not sound like a lot. You think, wow, it's like, that's less than a run bender. In baseball terms, that is a massive edge. That'll translate into about a 63% win rate, give or take. Now, at 63%, we can extrapolate a true line should be minus 170, not the minus 130 we're going to pay here. Now, we always want to do what? What's our last thing we want to do? We want to factor in an MOE or margin of error. We want to make sure that even though we've spent all this time and all this effort to tear down the lineups, to look at pitching matchups, to look at everything, tear it all down, we want to make sure that after our margin of error, we still have value in case we made some mistakes along the way, in case there's some intangibles, which there always is in baseball. You factor in a 3% margin of error, meaning instead of winning 63%, we're only going to win 60%. That gives us a true line of minus 150, and even with our margin of error, we have a 20-point edge in this game. That's value, boys and ladies. Sorry. We do have some ladies watch my channel. It's mostly guys. But anyways, that is it, okay? That's our free pick for today. BenderWins.com for the full card, guys. Best of luck, and we'll see you soon.